What is up, guys? It's the Sandman back at it again with Alice in Chains, one of the best bands I've ever heard. Um, this is Angry Chair, and this is live from 1992. This is off of Dirt. This song has come up on my Spotify radio a couple times, and it really blew me away, man. First time I was kind of zoned out, not really paying attention. The second time, I remember, man, this has a lot of dynamics, a lot of great songwriting, build up, heaviness, and everything. And I just had to do a live version reaction. So, anyways, here's Angry Share live from 1992. Let's get it. I love how low he's holding it. Is that Lane on a guitar? Oh, Man, I did not know this guy could even play guitar, man. Even though the simple stuff is like seems like some simple stuff that he's playing, I had no idea. So I'm already amazed. This guy's stage presence is very cool, man. He's got the shades. I like when he even in the live at the Moore, he's had the dreads on. He had I seen him with the leather jacket a couple times, and it's just something surprised me every time, man. Every time. And I love the hey. That's the stuff that really I remember about the song. I feel like it's so grungy. The huh, the hey, because it's like I know a lot of Nirvana does that too. It's kind of like Kurt Cobain sounding stuff right there. So it's really awesome. Some cool bass too, really cool bass lines, and the harmony. Sitting on an angry, the deeper one. I think Jerry's doing that one. That sounds really cool. Very menacing. I love that. Nice. Woo. Love that. Ooh. I gotta hear this section again, man. Something after that it being after that little bridge section, kind of the I don't mind, yeah, that part. Something about it after that makes this really hit harder. Love those bends. Mm. Mm. Oh, I love that last little hey that he does right there. I love that. Mm. Some pain in there. Wow. Yeah, man. Um, yeah, man. My tone kind of changed, like throughout the song. It kind of got more serious because I'm really like taking these lyrics in, and a lot of these lyrics are just very grim, man. Very grim. Loss of innocence. You know, the pink cloud is now turned to gray. Um, you know, he's now become like get on your knees, time to pray, kind of like a slave to the, you know, not necessarily just heroin, but just his new life. You know, his the master of his life now after he turned into this addiction and all these sorts of other things. Not just addiction, because corporate prison we stay. I'm a dull boy, work all day, so I'm strung out anyway. And I think this is one of those songs. Just looking at this background, you know, before doing the reaction, Lane wrote the a lot of the music and the lyrics as well, and that might explain why he has the guitar out there because you know, he probably just came up with the riff. You know what I mean? Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but he might have just come up with the riff by himself. So you know, you might as well play it, right? So that's pretty cool that he does that here. Um, but yeah, so sitting on an angry chair, I think this kind of like the angry chair in itself is like where he kind of languishes or just rests, you know, when he's in this haze, like this haze of being high or whatever he's on. You know what I mean? Um, and these kind of thoughts, these lyrics are just kind of reflections of where he's at right now. Angry walls that steal the air, stomach hurts and I don't care. That's obviously like a reference to you know drug use, right? Um, what do I see across the way? See myself molded in clay. So it's kind of like, huh, that's an interesting one. Maybe it's like see myself molded in clay, like an image of yourself, just kind of like distorted, like this image of yourself that you're just looking at. And I think this also kind of like the lyric of "Saw my reflection and cried." That's a power. That's a very powerful lyric, dude. That's one that hits hardest for me. You know what I mean? Because you can't like you're not able to handle who you see, right? Like you can't handle yourself, literally. Um, you know, yeah. And you know, some of these lyrics are also just kind of very set at the tone, right? Like candles red, um, I have a pair, shadows dancing everywhere. Just kind of his environment, right? His environment that he, the little environment that he has. He's got a candles, he's got shadows, probably nighttime or it's dark. Um, but the loss of innocence and this kind of self reflection kind of thing, like to see myself molded in clay, stares at me. Yeah, I'm afraid. That is kind of scary, man. It is kind of scary when you're kind of trying to visualize these lyrics and especially the things that this guy has gone through. It is kind of unsettling, dude, and just speaks to great songwriting, man. In the you know that's just what makes this song great in a weird way. Like it's obviously not his situation's not great, but like that kind of power is just authentic, dude. Um, it's from authenticity in the lyricism. Little boy, the loss of innocence, especially. Little boy made a mistake. 'Cause he was just innocence is gone after this, gone. Now he's kind of like the record label is kind of pushing him, working him to death a little bit. Um, Amidst his whole situation, he might have just wanted to do this for fun, doing his early shows, or just fell in love with music at first, just doing it. You know what I mean? Just doing it, and now he turns to this to deal with the stress, and then everything just kind of starts falling over, just falling down, and now he's just on the angry chair reflecting on it. I'm rambling a lot. I'm on my chair rambling right now, but I love it. Okay, let's get back to the music though. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Not so much in the way of like lead guitar. There's a couple of great, little, cool little guitar, little solo that Jerry plays. Jerry's showing a lot of energy in this one. I don't know if this is for like a TV special or something, but he's showing a lot of energy in the solo, which is cool to see. Like him getting down and just like really ripping it for a little bit, um, like right here. But yeah, the drumming and the bass playing is kind of the standout instrument to me. Very very dark, very grimy bass. And there's a cool couple bass lines here, especially before he starts singing each verse. But the breakdown section's a nice reflect. It's a very good reflective section. Um, Let the chords ring out a bit, and like taking a break from like the pausing and the heaviness. The dun 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 dun, very intense stuff. Um, yeah, intense to kind of like mellow and you know let the song ride out a bit, and then bam, it's just very punchy. Uh, get punched a bit, take a rest. Get punched a bit, take a rest. Um, and you see those few times when Lane doesn't really go off like in all of the other songs, but when he says the yeah or like the um, end of the things like I don't no like the end of the thing where he's a little those little shouts that he does, the haze when he shouts it. I'm not gonna try to do it like him, but you can hear there's some pain there, like the hey to hey, like when he lets those out once in a while, you can sense the pain. That kind of really what shifted me back to the lyrics. It's like, wow, this guy's for real. Like this guy feels it. You know what I mean? Crazy song. I'm rambling a lot, guys. I apologize, but that was Angry Chair. Um, yeah, Alice in Chains. What a song. What a track. Phenomenal.